Hello friends, welcome back to the day 2 tour of the Nature Aquarium Festival 2020 held at Bangalore. So if you have liked the day 1 tour and if you liked the day 2 tour at the end, please leave it a like and share it with your friends. And if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe the channel and turn on the notification to watch the upcoming videos from me. So let's get started with the day 2 tour. It will take a lot of minutes, but if you stay curious, you can learn more things about nature aquariums and aquatic and non-aquatic plants, how they are grown, what is the requirements for growing a healthy aquatic plants, and various other things. You can also see a relaxing room with various high-tech nature aquariums, and also you can take a tour of the Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farms that is in Bangalore that grows aquatic plants and sell them all over the India. So let's start the day 2 tour of Nature Aquarium Festival 2020. The day 2 started with the tour of Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farms. It is a very large farm of about 150 acres that is situated in Bangalore, Karnataka. You can Google it and you can find about the address of this farm. It is called Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farms. Google it. While moving to the lounging area of this farm, I saw this huge banyan tree that is spreading out its root. It is quite amazing to look at. So close to the dining court, I saw this outdoor aquarium that is filled with various fishes. There is beautiful peacock bass, parrot fishes and various other fishes. It is continuously pumping water and I think the filter mechanism is very good, but the water is little bit green, so that is because of the algae bloom and because it is kept near to the sunlight. Also near to the dining court, I saw this pool. The water is completely green. They told that there is a Arapaima in this pool. So because of the green water, we cannot see it. If they have switched on the filter to this pool, the water should have been very clear and we could have seen the Arapaima. So after lounging for a couple of minutes in the dining lounge, our batch or the people that had paid for the Nature Aquarium Festival were planned to be taken to the tissue culture lab of aquatic plants that are used in nature aquariums. So this tissue culture lab of aquatic plants was a bit far from the lounging area. We have to go through the farms. So they also cultivate crops on the open area and they have this tissue culture lab also. So we were waiting outside for the first batch to come out, then we can enter the tissue culture lab. There is lot of plantation also close to the tissue culture lab. These are the various varieties of mangoes that are grown there. If you want to know more about this Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farms, I have dropped a link in the video description about the video of this Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farms. You can know more about it. Finally, we entered the tissue culture lab. It was very temperature controlled place. So they were growing the aquatic plants in a tissue culture solution in cups under the LED lights and a temperature around 21 degrees Celsius. So the new trend was that the tissue culture plants are kept in a watery solution instead of gel that was previously used, because the customers were complaining that the gel gets fungus. So in watery solution, the tissue culture plants can last up to 2 months in proper temperature and proper lighting. You can see that the plants are kept under the LED lights. I think it is the second floor. The next session was the tour of the 150 acre Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farms. We sat on this passenger cabinet which was pulled by the farm tractors. So the tour of the 150 acre Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farms began. It was a rough ride, so I cannot capture the videos correctly. Sorry for that. They do the cultivation of various kinds of crops. They grow mangoes, they grow fruits, they grow various kinds of things, and they claim themselves to be the biggest supplier of various foods and crops throughout India. It was mid-afternoon, so it was very hot outside, but the shade in the passenger cabinet was very good. So they tend to grow various kinds of coconuts, and the yield is very high per year. If you want to know more about the Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farms, I have dropped a video link in the video description. You can check it out. Besides growing coconut, they also grow various kinds of mangoes. About 10 to 15 varieties of mangoes they are growing in this farm, and they are also growing various kinds of ornamental plants as well. So check out that video, will give you the complete knowledge about this farm. So that is the pile of coconut's outer cover. It can be used to grow the ornamental plants or used for various other things. They also told that the elephants used to cross this farm yearly in search of food and water. This is their biogas farm. They generate fuels and various kinds of gases using renewable source of things like cow dung and various animals excrete. The next session was the glance of the greenhouse facility where they were growing the same Nature Aquarium plants on a bit larger scale. In this area, I think the mother plants were grown, from which the tissue culture plants were grown in the tissue culture lab. So the plants were very healthy and greenish, as you can see here. There were carpeting plants, stem plants, and background plants and various other kinds of plants here. All can be used in the nature aquariums. Everybody knew the names of the plants, but I was a bit confused which all plants are which type. But I was able to figure out some plants like baby tears, rotellas, jungle balls, and various other plants. Inside the greenhouse facility, periodically some water was sprayed over the whole area, and there was also a fan, a cooler fan at the front end of the facility. So it was creating a microclimate of its own so that the plants could grow very healthy. So it was a kind of hydroponic system, not aquaponic system, because in aquaponics fishes are used. Here the nutrients are directly introduced into the water and it is used up by the plants. This is, I think, the carpeting Monte Carlo. There are various carpeting plants here. They are very beautiful. Some more stem plants looking very beautiful. And this is the cooler I talked about. This is the cooler at the front that is controlling the humidity or the airflow inside the greenhouse facility. So the next session is the packaging area where they package the aquatic plants into containers and ship them to the customers. So this is the area. You can see here a lot of packets have been packed up. They are packed up inside a box, ADA box, and they are shipped to the customers. This is the aquariums that are there inside this packaging facility. Some have got lot of algae issues inside it. They told that they clean it by hand and it goes away. I don't know about it. You can see the packets, ADA packets. If you have ordered one, you could know that this kind of package arrives at your doorsteps with all the plants in it. And outside the greenhouse and the packaging facilities, I saw some of the plastic tanks in which various plants were kept. This is I think a lotus plant, and there is a lot of guppies in this tank. I don't know, this is some kind of weed plant Probably it is a duckweed. Here it is also some kind of plants. I think this is lettuce or some kind of plants similar to lettuce. You can see one lotus here, a very beautiful lotus. Now before the next session resumes, there was a short break and I got into a big hall in which there was beautiful nature aquariums. This was one of the biggest nature aquarium in the room and it was full of beautiful plants and beautiful fishes. The glass is not clear type glass, but it was a big aquarium and a beautiful aquascape in it. Look out the lush green background plants. Only fault is that the glass is not a clear type glass. And these are the other two slim ADA aquariums or ADA nature aquariums with clear glass types. There were two on this side and one on the other side and two at the back side or the front opening of the hall. And this is a I think 120 gallon nature aquarium with a forest type aquascape, clear glass at the front and also at the back with lots of beautiful fishes in it. How much would be the cost of this tank? Please comment it in the comment section. Look out the ADA CO2 diffuser. It is looking very sexy. These are some exotic fishes. I have never seen this fish previously any time in my life. Some alligator fishes. I think these are platies, red platies. The water is crystal clear as you can see. This is another nature aquarium that has long length and short width with all the RBG lights, the java moss on the wood decors, and there is one alligator at the back. And look at the background, it is a background mist. The background is not that clear. That is the background mist. And the plants are growing outside the water as well, just touching the RBG light. So some more varieties of alligator, very exotic fishes. They are nibbling on the rocks. So a decent CO2 diffuser is also attached. This is another slim ADA nature aquarium. It is very long with lots of rocks and java moss on it. More alligators or autofishes. These all are high-tech nature aquariums. If you look closely, you can see the shrimps. beautiful red cherry shrimps. More red cherry shrimps. Now close to the opening door of this hall, I saw this Wabi Kusa setup where Java moss was grown vertically to the aquarium, and there were anubias in the small aquarium setup. So I will let you enjoy this Wabi Kusa setup for a while. Now this is another cube-like nature aquarium close to the front door. It is very beautiful with the cube structure. Lots of beautiful background plants are also there. So it is kind of hilly type of aquascape, or a hillside kind of aquascape. There is anubias, java moss, some kind of java ferns are also there. The beautiful fishes are also there inside this cube-like nature aquarium. The next session was the tour of the animal collection that the owner had. The owner of Sri BhagyaLakshmi Farm is B A Nagaraj, and he currently runs this farm, and he has a lot of collection of animals like horses, and here you can see the macaws. Macaws are very costly birds. Some exotic macaws are also there. Various exotic kinds of pigeons. This bird I have never seen before. I don't know the name of it, but it is very colorful. I think male and females are kept together. And this is the albino red ear slider turtle I have seen first time in my life. This albino red ear slider turtle. It was kept in a small pool like thing. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red ear slider turtles. The water is continuously coming to the pool and exiting it as well. So the water is very clean. These are the ducks and or swans that were close to the pool. I think they will release it sometimes for getting into the pool. Another red ear slider turtle. It is very difficult to take the videos of this turtle because they run away very fast. Sorry, they may be very slow on the land, but they are very fast inside water. I also saw this ostrich inside a fenced area. It was looking very horrible. It seemed like it is going to attack me, but she went away. This is the farm area or plantation area. There is a greenhouse setup and lots of plants are grown here. various varieties of fruits and various kinds of vegetables are grown inside these facilities. It is run by some senior scientists and also the farmers. This is a new kind of gardening or cultivation where plants are grown vertically and supplied with water vertically. This is a new technique of cultivation and it is very effective. So that concludes the day 2 tour of Nature Aquarium Festival 2020. What do you think about this tour? Oh, there is the small bonsai plants. They also grow the bonsai plants which are 20 to 85 years old. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Give this video a like and share it with your friends. And I will continue with the day 3 tour. Till then, bye and take care, and thanks for watching.